Hi guys, this is a video I never wanted to make in a million years, but I'm gonna do it because why not? I'm about to share with you 5 reasons why my garden is such an epic failure this year. I feel like giving up. So stay tuned, watch all the reasons, and leave me some encouragement at the end of this video for why I should keep going on, because this is awful and you're gonna see it. So come with me, let's go take a look. So the first reason I know I'm probably not successful is I rushed hard this year to get my garden in. With everything going on, from planning Preston's and Emily's wedding reception, knowing right after that was Abigail's graduation and prom and everything else, and major dance comp season, there was a lot of critical later planning weekends in my normal gardening season that I was not going to be available to plant. So I pulled forward a lot of my planting dates compared to last year. And I felt at the time safe about it because we were having a somewhat warmer spring, and I didn't feel threatened by frost and things like that. But then came what I'll talk to you about next, which proved to be an utter disaster. So I guess my learning here is maybe it's better to actually plant a little later than planned than to try to rush planting. I mean, I wasted a lot of money in seeds. Things just didn't germinate, or things germinated and then died. And it's just, I could beat myself up for making that decision, but you know what? It's just another thing to go in the gardening journal. That didn't work. And what am I gonna do next gardening season so I don't make the same mistake? Let's be clear on what I think the top reason is that my garden is such a disaster. It's the rain. 18 out of the last 21 days in May, we had rain. It is the worst May I can ever remember. Now, even all the farmers surrounding me have not planted their crops yet. And it's June 6th. What is that? It's so bad that they are now thinking about claiming their crop insurance because they're not going to have enough time to get their crops in. So that's a little bit of, as much as I hate to relate to them in that, it at least helps me know that I'm not the only one in this boat. I know there will be points and times where we're going to deal with droughts. But this year, as a new gardener, I don't know how to handle this situation. It literally makes me want to just give up and say, you know what? The garden is what the garden is this year. I'm not going to do any more to try. But I'm persistent. So I'm going to figure out what, if anything, there is that I can do to still have a fun gardening season. 2 of my main crops I need to grow in my garden every year in order to be successful, in my opinion, are green beans and peas. This row is supposed to be green beans. I've already reseeded it once again, and of that reseeding, I only see 1 new green bean plant popping up. The first seeding, what you might be able to see down there is maybe 7 green bean plants out of probably 150 seeds I planted. It's an epic failure, epic. On the other trellis, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but next to me is my peas. Exact same situation. Nothing germinated. I'm sure it's because of all the rain that they just got soaked and drowned, but I'm so frustrated. So I was dead set also on getting a huge spinach harvest Guys, this bed that I'm sitting at is killing me. For 3 years, it's just been Death Valley in this soil. I have no idea what's going, well, I take that back. I think I know what's going on, but let me recap. Year 1, so 3 garden seasons ago, like nothing grew in it. I didn't really know what was going on. I attributed it to being just new soil, didn't have enough nutrients or life-giving ingredients in it. Last year, I planted cucumbers and tomatoes. Cucumbers I recognized right away had blight. I pulled them out, burned them in our burn pile, thought I did the right thing. I let the cucumbers go, but they never grew really. They always just kind of stayed like a light greenish yellowy color and just didn't do anything. And probably by the end of the summer I gave up on them and ripped those out. I amended the bed like normal in the fall, but this year I think I have spinach blight. All of my spinach was looking great. It wasn't really growing well, but it was coming up. And then I came out here after all the activities we had going on in the house the last couple weeks, looked at the garden. I'm going to show you what my spinach looks like. It's terrible. They are all shriveled up, crunchy, a sheer disaster. I've lost my entire spinach crop to what I can only attribute to blight. I did a lot of research, and that's what it looks like. Now, I don't know if it's the cucumber crop that I had last year. I can know there's a cucumber blight that can pass to spinach, or if a tomato blight can pass to spinach, but I have to kill, literally kill this bed. I'm gonna rip everything out, and we're going to really kill it as best as we can. I don't know if that means tearing out the soil or just putting a plastic sheet on it and nuking it over the summer to kill whatever bad is going on in here. If you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comments below, because I'm just heartbroken over this. This is not a good situation. Okay, want another one? Stupid slow germination. Not germination, slow stunted growth, I would call it. If I think back to last year's gardening season and where I was this time of year, nowhere near that. So here's one of my little tomato plants. If you guys remember, I started them in the little outdoor greenhouses. Last year this time, they probably would have been this big. And that's what I've got. It's just so wet. I'll point out others as we go. My basil, just not growing. My snow peas that I planted, super stunted growth. And I don't know what else to attribute it to. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I know for this one, for my tomatoes, I think I'm going to give up on growing my own from seed, and I'm just going to go to the greenhouse this weekend and buy starts. It's the only chance I've got to recover. So, 30 tomato starts I did? And I haven't a chance with as short of a growing season as we have left. I've got to get a jump start here somehow. So, like I said, epic failure. There are some good things going on though in there. So I'm gonna take you guys back in the next day or two and show you what I actually have good going on in the garden this year. So stick around for that. And remember to give me some good luck. And if you wanna see some great garden successes that I had last year, check out these videos somewhere up here. Talk to you guys later.